welcome back to another video. This is Super City Rampage. I'm going to be going over how you can do the challenge, do a lot of the challenges, some tips, what brawlers to use, and etc. Okay, so first of all, you want to make sure that you're using the right brawlers. I'll probably say the best brawler for this is probably Pam, but anyone with high DPS, high health, and has like a spawner or something you can use as destruction would be really good for this. So 8-bit is good because obviously he has a lot of HP, a lot of DPS, and he has that spawner, which obviously it acts as a spawner, but also he can use it to tank the building. What you might want to do, especially later on, use the super to tank the building. So rather than it destroying the buildings, it's wasting time destroying your turret. Now don't get confused, don't use whatever you do not use Jessie. I've seen a couple of people use Jessie and it's not a good idea. Her HP is decent but not enough, and she does not do nearly enough damage. Like, her damage is really bad, and even if she does have a super, that super just gets completely destroyed straight away. So yeah, don't bother using Jessie. An interesting character is B, because even though she has low HP, she is still pretty good at this game mode, surprisingly, mainly because of her gadget. Because if you place her gadget, you know, you'll stop the dinosaur. That's what he's done. What is he, a dinosaur? Or is he a monster? Whatever. He'll stop him, and yeah, so it'll slow the process of him destroying the building. So it's good. But obviously, you want to try to keep a distance with her, because the moment she dies, it's really bad. Because the reason why you need high HP is so that you can survive when it is coming at you and biting you. That's why I say you have high HP. But if you're using B, then it's fine, even if you are don't have high HP, as long as you're staying with distance. Same thing can be said with Colt. I've seen people use Colt. He doesn't have much HP. Colt and Rico don't have much HP, but they do have good DPS. And obviously, the good thing is if you play to your range, it's going to be completely fine. You want to make sure that you don't die. Another very important thing about this game mode is that you mustn't die. Bear in mind, when you do die, you have to wait for 20 seconds. That is a very long time. So whatever you do, don't die. Like, even if that means, you know, not attacking for a couple of seconds so you can regen, just don't die. Another thing, obviously, you'll see that this is what I've noticed later on. I kept using Pam, but I stopped using. But I didn't really use the gadget. This is usually because I'm still not used to using gadgets. Like, I'll just forget that, you know, she has gadgets. That's probably because most of my brawlers don't have gadgets. So I'm not used to, you know, using the gadgets. But make sure if you are using Pam, who I think is the best brawler for this game mode, you're using her gadget. Don't you even remember, free is plenty. Like, most of the times you'll go a game without using all free. So don't worry about using it, even if you're not getting the full potential. But even if it's not reaching the full potential, just use the gadget. It's not a big deal. You have free. Use her turret even to tank some of the damages instead of it hitting the buildings. And yeah, so to summarize, use the right brawlers. Make sure you don't die. Please don't die. The main good brawlers are the ones which have high DPS, high HP, and a spawner which can distract. And yeah, now we're going to be going over, I'm just going to be doing the commentary of what I was thinking while I was playing the game. Alright, we're at we did 31% damage, and he's still got 34% left to do the buildings. So far so good, but the only issue is that number is probably going to go down because both of my teammates are dead. No. I have to still try to do as much damage as possible while my teammates are dead, and try not to die, because obviously that's going to be such a waste if I do end up dying. Okay, one of my teammates is back. Like, okay, all my teammates are back. He did a lot of damage in that to the buildings while they were both down. So again, whatever you do, don't die. In this game, if you die, you're just gonna completely screw up and possibly lose. Hopefully I can still recover, because this is really, this is close to, yeah, we can recover. We should be able to win this game. But this is only because, you know, this is only extra game. When you go into insane and stuff like that, you can't die, because if you die, you know, it's just gonna be really hard to come back. Quick reminder, if you are in fact enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'll be dropping daily videos. Sometimes I'm going to be making 2 videos every day. Yeah, subscribe for that. My teammates took the jump pad, so obviously I have to go back on it, and I don't even know if that's worth it. It seems like maybe it's worth it to wait for the jump pad to reload and go on it. I'm not sure though. 2 Shelly, this is interesting, because as you can see, they're like doing the supers at the same time, and obviously that could slow him down from destroying his buildings. But what I think is, if you're going to use like shotgunners such as El Primo, even though El Primo is not shotgun, he counts as like close range of shotgun basically. If you're going to use Bull, El Primo, or Darrow, or something like that, you have to make sure that you don't die, because obviously when you are using those brawlers like that, it is really easy to die, but you want to make sure you don't die. That Shelly did die, but okay, it's fine. Notice earlier games, it might be that the robot is going to be destroying the buildings, and obviously most of the times there'll be more buildings destroyed than the percent of damage you did to the robot. But that's fine, because later on that's when you want to pick up the pace. Right now obviously you want to do as much damage as possible, but you can't, you know, he's going to destroy buildings regardless. So don't try focus all his attention on not breaking the buildings, because he's going to break the buildings regardless. Anyway, another thing I've noticed is that Daryl is actually surprisingly extra good if you can use his gadget really properly. So I've seen some people, they go straight to the middle and they use his gadget and does insane amount of damage. That's only if you can actually use his gadget and do that. If you can't do that, don't bother, because that's, you know, it's gonna be hard. And obviously, and when they get in trouble, they just roll away, which is again really good. Another brawler I've seen people use is, oh no, okay, that super just went to waste. I need to stop placing it on the spring up. Obviously, because the damage was so big, I can't even tell that I'm placing it on the bouncer, so it just goes flying off. Oh yes, that's another good thing about Shelly. She could stop him for jumping. So brawlers that could do that, like Shelly, would be pretty good. And Daryl's roll could obviously stop them as well. Another brawler I've seen being used commonly is Gale. And obviously his bounce pad can be really useful because you can use it to get straight to the dinosaur and do as much damage as possible. But also his super is really good for, you know, pushing him back if he gets too close, or for stopping him from getting onto the building. Like, Gale is a really good brawler to use. Even though he doesn't have high DPS, he's still really good at for this game, surprisingly. Okay, this is a very good win. The boss has only done 30% of the damage, and we've only got 5% left. So obviously this is a very easy win. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So I think after Master is insane. Yeah, this is it's going to be insane, and that is when it starts to pick up the pace and gets a little bit harder. So yeah. Okay, so we got a bow and a Daryl. Okay. Okay. See, when I'm here, I might as well just use the bounce pad. I don't know if it's more efficient, but I might as well. Alright, yeah, so this is the gameplay I was talking about, the Daryl. As you can see, look, that Daryl goes in the middle, he uses his gadget, and he does a lot of damage, and because I'm right next to him, I heal him while he's doing that, so it's less of a threat. But yeah, so insane, that's when it starts to pick up and it becomes a lot tougher. And as you can see, where I placed my tower here, he doesn't care. He's not destroying the tower at all, he's just going straight for the buildings. Obviously, because the buildings were destroyed, now he's going for the turret. So obviously that shows that early game, all he cares about is the buildings. Like, he does not bother at all with you or anything else, which is why you know, using Daryl's super or something like that isn't that bad, or using Shelly isn't that bad. He's not gonna focus on you, especially Daryl, because obviously he can do like 4,000 damage because he can do 2 shotgun shots, so it's like 4,000 damage per shot or something crazy. I think it's 3,000 actually. Yeah, 3,000 per shot, I believe. Anyway, it's something crazy. So yeah, and obviously when it does get too dangerous, he can just super out. But after, when he first gets in range, that's when he starts carrying. Or if the buildings around the area are broken, then he starts going for you. Okay, I think in this video I'm going to show you how to complete Insane and Insane 2, because most people are probably going to only want to get to Insane 2, then after that they're not going to bother trying to do anything else, because most people don't really care about, you know, how it looks in the profile. Just want to get to like Insane 2, get the mission done, and that's it. So I'm going to show you how to get up to there, and that's pretty much it. Brawl is really good if you use the right super of him, because he does have high HP, he does pretty good damage. But if you can use his star power, the one that allows him to get frozen, that would be really, really good. Unfortunately, I do die, which obviously is not good. I don't want to die, but I think, you know, if it does happen once in the match, I guess it is, you know, it is okay maybe, as long as your teammates is there to, you know, still do a lot of damage. But preferably you don't want to die, especially someone like Pam, because if Pam does have healing stuff, so you shouldn't die. Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna die. I die again. Oh no. Okay. I think no, this game is not the one for me. I'm not doing good. Hopefully my teammates can still clutch it, because they do only have 20% left, and the guy as a dinosaur star has 42% of the bonus to go. But I'm being a bot right now, playing like an absolute bot. Alright, we're still doing good damage. Okay, alright. See, this is what I mean, because I died, as you can see, the dinosaur was able to do 25% of the damage, while we only did like 3% damage to him, or so 5%, something very low. So once you do die, it's like really bad, because it completely, you know, makes it very, very hard, a lot harder for you to actually finish it. But I know it cut out because there was my fire basically corrupted, but you're just gonna have to trust me in the fact that we did end up finishing it. And even if we didn't finish it, as you can see on the top right corner, now it's on Insane 2. So yeah, that's kind of my proof that I did finish it, because now I'm on Insane 2. But yeah, the clip basically corrupted, so I can show you. We basically finished it like when the boss has only 2% left or something like that, something close. But yeah, again, as you can see, this time we're using a ball, and this the Gale I was talking about. You'll see that the Gale does like a couple of clutch plays, and the super does come in very, very handy. Okay, so again, this is where I start realizing that I need to start using my gadget a lot more. So as you can see, that heal just there is probably why that bullet's still alive, otherwise that bullet would have been dead. So if you are using Pam, it's up to you to make sure that your teammates don't die. Obviously, if I had that bull, again, if you are using the bull, once you're low, you want to get out there. The bull got extremely lucky, because you end up getting out there 148 damage. Again, I use my gadget to heal everyone. So obviously now everyone's still alive, because obviously when it's angry, that's when you know, you want to try back up a little bit and play to your range. that Gale super really came in handy, because I feel like if he hadn't done that, he could have killed one of us, but obviously because of his super, he didn't. Okay, so as you can see, that Gale, he comes towards me. So if you are using Pam, or if there's a Pam in your team, try to stick to them, especially if they have the star power, because obviously they can heal you like 40 per shot, so that's quite a lot. Yeah, obviously that Brawl did end up dying, but you know, it is a Brawl, so if you're going to be Brawl, you're most likely going to die, but you should try your best not to die, because once you die, it's going to be really hard for your other teammates. Yeah. I did in fact take about 2 attempts to beat Insane 2. Insane 2 gets quite challenging, but obviously once you have the right teammates, you should be able to do it. And obviously it's very, very, very important that you don't die, because you there'll be bare moments where I'll be really, really good, I'm doing really, really good, but because one of my teammates dies, it completely screws up the game. Okay, another very clutch gadget. Unfortunately, I don't think I was able to save the Gale. He got there a little bit too late, otherwise I could have saved him too and done a crap ton damage. This is where I just called myself. I should not have called myself, but I did. Luckily the boss wasn't focused on me, because otherwise I would have died too. And obviously, as you can see, time's ticking. There's 30% left of the buildings, and obviously he has 18%, but as you can see now, because there's less buildings, he's going to start focusing on us a lot more than the buildings. So yeah, so 9% left. He's only got that buildings, and I think some of the top right, but once you'll see that right now, like, he's not focusing on the building. So he's a little bit after he destroys, because each of them is 2%, so after he destroys those, no, it's not, it's only 1% those 3 buildings. Oh, anyway, look, as you can see now, rather than going straight for the jumping to the thing, he starts focusing on you. So if there's no buildings around the area, he does start focusing on you. So, and that's the moment we should really try to kick in and do as much damage as possible. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, as I said earlier, make sure to like and subscribe for more daily videos like this. Before you click away, there's going to be some end screen videos that should pop up right now. Click one of those, have a watch, and yeah, bye.